What's up, YouTube? I hope everybody enjoyed their Sunday. First, let me start off my last video that included the street soldiers interview. I apologize. My grandson was in the bed snoring. I told you guys I was recording it. I was holding the phone to my TV so you guys can get the interview, because I did search on YouTube to see if she had it on the street soldiers page. I didn't see it. I didn't see it anywhere else, so I wanted to get that information out. So I apologize. I didn't listen to the video. I listened to a snip of it just to make sure there was sound, but I would not have uploaded it if I would have heard my baby snoring. However, what's new? I told you guys that about Junior's Law, and I told you guys that they were going to be raising some money, or they had released money. Well, they put out a dollar amount. They're saying that Governor Cuomo has allowed $19 million for this anti-gang movement. Now, let's be positive and hope that the money will fall into the right hands and actually make it to the community. Let's just be honest. And it sounds like a really, really good program. And for the first time, I don't know about you guys, but for the first time, for those of us who have been following this story very closely, we always see Leandra, Junior's mother. Well, CBS had a brief interview with the dad, which I will be attaching to this video. And you should not hear any snoring or background noise. Please work with me, y'all. Your girl is not tech savvy at all. That's why I was looking for a video, and I was going to have my husband help me attach a link so you guys could have seen the street soldiers interview in its entirety. A lot of feedback from you guys. Keep the comments coming. And we all feel bad for Leandra, and we all see the brokenness and the emptiness. I really think she's in shock, personally. She really, as the interview was going on, she just looked like she was fading in and out. So, I don't know. One of my girlfriends was talking about it at work Saturday. You know, we were saying that we really don't see the father. Everybody's consoling her, but what about him? I only seen him one time say he lost his best friend. And I really, the news, to me, media always gravitates towards her. And this is a side note. This doesn't, you know, the funeral, when they were walking outside, okay, and the father was one of the I think they call them pallbearers or whatever, that carried the casket out. He was one of them. And after the casket was put into the hearse, it seemed like the mother went by herself. This would have been, she went to the right and he went to the left. And he got into the car, and I was wondering where she went. I didn't realize, y'all, that she rode in the hearse to the cemetery. She was in the front seat of the hearse. You know, her final ride with her son. This has consumed me. I say I'm going to take a break. I say I'm not going to do any more of these videos. But it's just putting the word out. I was even asked by one of my girlfriends, you know, well, how come did you care about Trayvon Martin? Let's not make this about race or anything else. I had to tell her. Yes, I did follow that Trayvon Martin case very closely, and I'm looking forward to the documentaries that Jay-Z did that's coming on this month on the Paramount Network. This has nothing to do with black, white. I followed a lot of cases of unfortunate deaths. The Casey Anthony case, a lot of them, too many to name. But this one, it has just affected me, and not just me, you guys, and a lot of people, even my husband. This has just affected us because we've watched it. It was just, never before did you think that you would see something like that. So regardless, stay tuned for the interview with Governor Cuomo about the gang initiative and the anti-gang programs that they're going to be starting, and also to hear from Junior's father. Thanks for watching.
The gangs win when a void is created. The gangs win when the young person feels no support, no option, no opportunity, we have to fill the void before the gang gets there.
3 weeks after the violent stabbing death of Lesandro Guzman-Feliz, known as Junior, by alleged gang members, a crime so horrific it still reverberates in his Belmont Bronx neighborhood, Governor Cumo announcing a $19 million package of anti-gang programs designed to give kids so much to do they won't be tempted to join a gang, period.
Terrible, horrendous act. What should we do? Do something. Do something positive. Not just words, not just during my thoughts and prayers. Do something.
The new Justice for Junior programs target boys and girls ages 6 to 19, offering free programs, sports, arts, computer labs, game rooms, establishes summer camp programs, provides funds to renovate Roberto Clemente State Park, expands state police anti-gang operations, and supports organizations that stop gangs from recruiting in schools. Governor Cuomo's initiative is getting a big boost from Junior's father, who had just come from the cemetery where he visited his son's grave.
That's good news for me and for all the people.
Looking at the community memorial to Junior, the elder Guzman says he's still having a hard time.
I think about my son every day. I cry every day.
Will the new initiatives work?
If you give kids something to do to buy their time, it keeps them out the street. You know, the more that they have on their brain, the less violence they have on their mind.
We can't allow the gangs to win. But we have to involve parents now. Parents need to talk to their children.
They need role models. They need people that actually grew up in this neighborhood, you know, and that'll guide them to let them know this is not the right way to go.
Well, many of the programs are expected to begin this summer and fall, including a youth baseball and softball academy run in partnership with Major League Baseball. It's expected to serve 1,500 kids.